This is important for you to know if you have a loved one with Parkinson's disease, or you are a family member. These are things you can help with as well, as far as tips and cues. One thing you can do is to try to march in place. So trying to just take steps, high steps, and stomp the feet in place. That can be very helpful to break out of that freezing episode. Even just shifting the weight from one leg to the other while in standing can do some good. And essentially that's the same thing, or in principle, when you march in place, you have to put one weight on one leg and then the other. So weight shifting without stepping, or stepping and marching. Trying to play music with a really good beat to it, so that you have that auditory cue. That can be very helpful. Trying to kind of take a step to that rhythm, that can break you out of a freezing episode. Taking a cane or a stick or some kind of object that's small enough to step over. Physically stepping over an object can be very helpful to break out of a freezing episode. You can also even just visualize in your mind's eye stepping over an object, and that can be just as effective. The last thing is there are assistive devices out there you could purchase. I'm not saying you need to use an assistive device if you don't already have one, but if you are using a walker, you may consider getting a specialized walker like a U-step. Those walkers have, some of them have built-in lasers, and there's a company called Laser Cane that makes a cane that you can use to step. Basically, you push a little button and it projects a laser beam out in the form of a line on the floor, so you can step over it. So it's kind of nifty, but obviously that would be if you really truly needed a device. But honestly, folks that have really bad freezing episodes tend to be in a more, I'm generalizing, but they tend to be in more advanced stages of PD at times. So somebody like that might be a better candidate for something like a U-step walker, just because of the stability of the device. And it's built specifically for people with Parkinson's. Something just to remember is to take a deep breath and don't get in a hurry. Stress, anxiety, trying to really rush can actually make the freezing episode worse, and can actually, again, increase your risk of falling with it. Combining these recommendations with big steps, that's important. I'm certified in the LSVT Big program for Parkinson's disease, and in that program we focus on high amplitude, so big movements, high intensity movements, that kind of thing. So I often will tell people if they're having a freezing episode while trying to turn while walking or trying to sit down, I will tell them to stomp the feet loud enough to actually hear a stomp. And if they're not hearing a stomp or feeling a stomp, they're not moving their feet big enough. But often that's enough of a cue to get their feet moving better, so that they can complete that transition.